W- Hey, we are back with another video. I know it's been a long time, but yeah, I know it's been definitely a long time. But we're gonna do another video this time. We're gonna do a prediction video on the 2023 Nascar season for all three series, and we have 9 predictions for trucks, 12 for Xfinity, 15 for Cup. The first one. So let's kick it off with the truck series. First prediction. I think Carson Hocevar will win at least 3 races and finally have a breakout season. We know Carson Hocevar has been doing very good the last few seasons, and last year he came so close so many times to winning. And I think this season he will have a breakout season, and he'll finally win 3 races. Prediction number 2, Hailie Deegan will at least win 1 race. Since she's now going to be moving over to Thor Sport, I think she's going to have a really good season. I think she's going to have a chance to win a race. So I think she's going to be one of those winners for this year. Prediction number 3, there will be about 7 first-time winners, full-time and part-time. Some first-time full-time winners, and some first-time part-time winners as well. As you know, part-time winners dominate the truck series a lot, so we'll have a lot of them, probably for sure. Prediction number 4, and about 11 repeated winners, making it about 18 winners for the season. So we're gonna have 18 repeated winners, 11 repeated winners, as in, drivers that's already won before, like Zane Smith, Ben Rhodes, Matt Crafton, Ty Majeski, Zane Smith, drivers like that. Prediction number 5. Once again, there will be over 10 cautions in the truck series season opener in Daytona. Of course, there's been so many cautions in Daytona in the truck series. Truck series has the most cautions, like all the time out of any of the 3 series. So I think we're gonna have a lot of cautions for sure. Prediction number 6: Matt DiBenedetto will win at least 2 races this season. He won last year in Talladega, got lucky. He came closer so many other times too. So I think this season he'll win 2 races. He'll have a little better truck this season, and I think he'll make this season just fine for himself. Prediction number 7: the playoffs will feature Hailie Deegan, number 13, and then Tyler Ankrum, the number 16, and I think it's Christian Eckes, the number 19, Brandon Free, the 23, Matt DiBenedetto, 25, Zane Smith, the 38, Carson Hocevar, the 42, Ty Majeski, the 66, Matt Crafton, 88, and Ben Rose, 99. I know you guys are probably thinking, what are you thinking? Like Hailie Deegan and Tyler Ankrum and Matt DiBenedetto, and like, what the hell? Well, that's just my prediction. I'm just making a wild prediction, and that's what I predict. And the championship 4 will consist of, this is prediction number 8. The championship 4: Zane Smith, Carson Hocevar, Ty Majeski, and Ben Rhodes. And then I looked at it really closely, and this time, for my final prediction number 9 for the truck series, the champion will be Carson Hocevar. Now let's move on to the Xfinity Series. We have 12 predictions for Xfinity Series. Starting off with prediction number 1. Riley Herbst will win at least 2 races with the help of Cole Custer. Now with Cole Custer going back down to Xfinity, now there's going to be a 2-car team for Stewart-Haas Racing Xfinity. I looked at the last time Stewart-Haas Racing was a 2-car team in Xfinity. which was back in 2019. And I think that was actually Chase Briscoe's rookie year, and he was with um, with Cole Custer, and Cole Custer was there as well. Of course, won some races, and Chase Briscoe got lucky and won one race, I think, which was a Roval in the playoffs. So I think Riley Herbst will get 2 wins with the help of Cole Custer, building up that team, helping it get a little better. And speaking of Cole Custer, that he brings us to prediction number 2, and I think Cole Custer will win Auto Club. He did very good last year in Auto Club. He dominated that race in that number 07. He won there. So I think he's going to have a really good race there, and I think he's definitely going to win. Prediction number 3, College Racing's Xfinity Series program will go winless, with the 10 being part-time and other stuff. The 10 car being part-time this season. I don't think their part-time drivers are going to really get any. Haley's not going to get much races, and it's going to be Haley and Castle and Dylan. I don't think they're going to get really any. And Daniel Hemrick didn't win at all last season in the number 11, and now they got Chandler Smith in the 16, and he's going to be a rookie, so I don't think he's going to win it either. So in that case, I do not think they're going to win at all. So I don't think none of them are going to win. Prediction number 4, Sam Mayer will win both Martinsville races, and Sam Mayer will dominate both Martinsville races and win them both. Because, he did really good in the Martinsville races. He was up front, and I really definitely think he's going to get his first win at Martinsville. Prediction number 5, Sheldon Creed will win at least 2 races. He came close to Darlington last year, the playoff race. I think he's definitely going to win that one. So I think he has a shot at winning that one. He could win both. We'll just have to see. Prediction number 6, John Hunter Nemechek wins at least 9 races. I think John Hunter Nemechek will be the dominator of the Xfinity Series. As in, of course, Truck Series, I'm not really sure. I know it's not trucks anymore, but I think maybe Carson Hocevar will be the dominator. But back to here in Xfinity. Sorry about that. John Nemechek, I think, will definitely be the dominator of the Xfinity Series this season, with driving number 20 for Joe Gibbs Racing and everything. So prediction number 7, Riley Herbst will finish ahead of teammate Cole Custer in points. I think Riley Herbst will figure it out. He'll follow his lead of Cole Custer, but then Cole Custer will fall off, and Riley Herbst will beat him in points at the end of the season. Prediction number 8, full-time drivers will finally win more races than part-time drivers. Well, I definitely think that'd be Cole Custer coming back, and Riley Herbst, I think, is going to win some races. And John Nemechek, he's going to be really good, obviously. And then all 4 of the junior motorsports cars, I think, are going to be good, with Josh Berry, Sam Mayer, and Brandon Jones, and Justin Allgaier. I think they're definitely going to win a lot of races. And, I mean, if Daniel Hemrick or Chandler Smith come around to win, then they'll be full-time as well. But I just don't think they're going to win. But that's how that is. So, bring us to prediction number 9. It will be later announced that Hailie Deegan will drive the number 98 car in 2024. So I see that Hailie Deegan's been around in trucks since 2021, I do believe. So 2020 was her rookie debut in Kansas in the trucks and in the playoffs, and then 2021 was her freshman year in trucks, and then 2022 was her I think her sophomore year, and then last year was her junior year, And now this year will be her senior year. I think after this year, it'll be later announced that she will be driving the 98 car in 2024. You're probably wondering, well, where's Riley Herbst going? Well, I'll get to that later in the Cup Series. Because I think Haley Deacon will move up to Xfinity and drive the 98. Sponsors Monster Energy. I think she'll continue to sponsor Monster Energy if she does with Door Sport this year in trucks. We haven't seen her truck yet, so we'll just have to see what that will be like and everything. So yeah, I think she will be in a 98 car next year, full time in Xfinity. Prediction number 11. No, prediction number 10, I'm sorry. The playoffs will consider of Sam Mayer, Sheldon Creed, Justin Allgaier, Josh Berry, Brandon Jones, Daniel Hemrick will make the playoffs without a win. He will get in on points. And then the 18 car of Sammy Smith, I think he will get in there. I think that's what it is, Sammy Smith. And then John Henry Nemechek, of course. And then the 21 of Austin Hill, 39 of Ryan Sieg, and the 00 Cole Custer and Riley Harrison 98. I think that will be the playoffs. And then prediction number 11 will be the championship 4. I think it's going to be John Henry Nemechek, Cole Custer, Austin Hill, and Josh Berry. And prediction number 12. I looked at it really close, and the champion will be John Hunter Nemechek. And now for the ones you guys been waiting for. The Cup Series predictions, we got 15 of them. So starting off with prediction number 1. I think Chris Buescher is going to win the Clash. He did really good in Richmond last season in the playoffs. Actually, no, that wasn't the playoff race. Excuse me. That was 2 races before the playoffs, or 3 races before the playoffs, I think. And I think he did good. And of course, he did good in Richmond. He almost won Richmond. And then he came around and won Bristol. And he did kind of good I would say, in Martinsville, I think, because I was there at that race. So I think he's going to win the Clash tomorrow. I think he's definitely going to win. He has a shot at it. So I think that's what my prediction number 1 will be. Prediction number 2, Ty Gibbs and Noah Gragson will go winless. I don't think they're going to win at all. They're just rookies. They're young kids. I don't think they're going to have anything to show at all this season. They're just going to be hanging around there. They're going to be the kind of guys at the super speedways that doesn't like being in the packs. They're just going to be falling off, and they're going to be going lap down. Because you look at the last Daytona race last year, Ty Gibbs did go a lap down. So I think they're going to go winless, and they're just not going to win at all this season. Not even make the playoffs. Prediction number 3. AJ Allmendinger will win more road races than Chase Elliott. If it was full-time last season, I think he would have won more races than Chase Elliott with road courses. So I think this season, AJ Allmendinger will win more than Chase Elliott. Prediction number 4, Justin Haley will win at least one of the super speed races with the help of AJ Allmendinger. AJ Allmendinger, I think, is definitely going to be a good help because when he was around, he helped Haley win Talladega before, and they're always up there together when they work together. So he always wins whenever, usually at least one race, if not more than one race. So I think it's definitely going to happen somehow. Prediction number 5: NASCAR will NASCAR will have similar tire issues like last year and will be forced to go back to a 5 lug nut tire starting in 2024. They're not gonna like it because it's gonna happen again. I think like in half-mile tracks like that in Texas, and they're just not gonna like it, and fans ain't gonna like it obviously. So they're gonna have to go back. I think they're gonna go back to a 5 lug nut tire, and it's gonna be back to normal then. Prediction number 6 will be the driver to number 6. Brad Keselowski wins a race, but still misses the playoffs. He's going to be like almost like Chris Buescher. He's just going to be right there at the end, but he's going to win a race towards the end, but he's going to miss the playoffs still. It's going to be real close, but he's still going to miss. Prediction number 7, there will be at least 20 winners with only one of them being a first-time winner. So 20 different winners this year, I think, and one of them be a first-time winner, which will bring us to our next prediction. Prediction number 8. Ryan Preece will win Nashville. You've seen the last 2 seasons. When NASCAR went to Nashville, he won the truck race both times. He was in the Xfinity race both times, I think, but he almost won. He was in the Cup race last year, I think, in that race, but obviously he didn't win because he was with a team that's not good. Rick Ware. Now he's with Stewart-Haas. The 41, full time. I think he's definitely going to win that race, and I think he's going to be the only full-time, first-time winner this year in the Cup Series. And that's it. I think that's all. Prediction number 9. NASCAR fans will protest to NASCAR about bringing the clash back to Daytona, and then they will start that next year. I think people will protest about them bringing it back to Daytona. People's not going to like the clash once again. It's going to disappoint once again, I think. So people are going to find a way to protest about bringing it back to Daytona. And NASCAR is going to finally listen to the fans for once, and they're going to surprise the fans and bring it back to Daytona next year. Prediction number 10. It will be later announced that Cole Custer will drive the 00 in the Cup Series starting in 2024. So I think this year he's just going to be in the 00 because he doesn't have a ride for this year. So he's just doing a 1-year deal for Xfinity, which I'm not sure how long this deal is. I didn't really check, but I think he's just doing a 1-year deal in Xfinity until Kevin Harvick retires. And not only that, Eric Amarillo is making this last year as well. So, which brings us to our next one. We'll go ahead and say this next one. We'll go back to both of them. Prediction number 11. It will be later announced that Riley Herbst will drive the 4 car in the Cup Series starting in 2024. So I think, Riley Herbst will drive the 4 car next year and the Cup Series for full time as a rookie, which of course that's why Haley Diggins is going to be moving up to Xfinity, driving the 98 car, and Riley Herbst will be in the Cup Series driving the 4 since Kevin Harvick retiring, and Eric Amarillo will be retiring as well, and I think they're going to retire the 10 car, and I think they're going to bring the 00 for the first time in a long time back to the Cup Series. The 00 will return to Cup in 2024. I think Will Custer behind the wheel, because I think he's going to want the 00 because he has good luck with the 00. It seems like so he's going to want the 00 in Cup so he can get those wins that he wants, and the 00 will be part of Stewart-Haas Racing in 2024 behind the wheel, Cole Custer. Which brings us to prediction number 12. The playoffs will consist of Ross Chastain, Bubba Wallace, Austin Dillon, Kyle Larson, Justin Haley, Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott, Tyler Reddick, Ryan Blaney, Chase Briscoe, AJ Allmendinger, Martin Truex Jr., Daniel Suarez, Joey Logano, William Byron, and Ryan Preece. And the champions, prediction number 13, championship for Ross Chastain Chase Elliott, Chase Briscoe, and Martin Truex Jr. Prediction number 14. Prediction number 14. The champion will actually. I looked at it real closely. I think this time Ross Chastain will be the champion. And prediction number 15 will be a prediction from the beginning of the season. Ross Chastain will be the Daytona 500 winner. So that's my predictions. Tell me what you guys think. Am I right or wrong? We'll just have to see. And throughout the season. And I'll come back at the end of the season and see how we did. Thank you.